Hello folks, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to show you how we do the shelving in our closets. And so this is the master bedroom that I'm in. And as most of you know, I'm sure that you can never have too much closet space. In these mobile homes, some of them have closet space and some of them don't. This one, this closet space is a little bit, not a lot of it, but so we want to do the best that we can, to make the storage in the closets as efficient as possible. So basically, this closet is roughly 8 feet long, just a little bit over 8 feet and a few inches. And so, what I did here was kind of split it up into his and hers, his on one side and hers on the other side, or however you want to work this out, depending on who's going to live here. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do shelves. You can buy the prefabricated wire shelves. That's one of the ways that people do closet shelves. You can hire someone to come in and install those wire shelves for you. There's a lot of companies that just specialize in closets, but we do them ourselves. I'm a carpenter, so I can build this stuff, and I use the 5/8 inch MDF board. So that's the brown board that you can see. Now these are unpainted, so these are going to have to get painted. They'll be painted. Everything in here will be painted the same color as the wall, except for the closet rods. The closet rods will stay white. But yeah, this is just kind of how we do it. I've been doing shelves like this for well over 30 years. All of my custom homes, $1 million homes that I built, kind of got the same closet systems as this, and people, really seem to like it. And so we just do them in these mobile homes. It doesn't cost me much. It's just more of a time thing. The materials are really inexpensive. We're looking at I don't know, less than $200 for all of the material for all of the closets in this house. We have 4 closets. We've got master bedroom, we've got the other bedroom, and we've got a utility closet, and then there's the front door closet. So I just make up these brackets, that I mount the closet rods on. And you can see up here how I do it up on the top shelf. And that's just made out of some 1x4 MDF. You can use a 1x4 wood, whatever you want. We just use the prime MDF. And then across the back there, to set the shelf on, that's a 1x2. All right, you can see how, on the side of the partition here, there it comes through. It supports the unit at the back. Okay, the same thing over here. And then we face the shelves with this facing here. This is just the same the 2.5 inch material that I use for the casings. It's just casing material that I use on the windows, and I use it on the doors as well. And so you can just see it's like 1/2 by 2.5, whatever this is here, and that just gets glued on and tacked on with a pinner. So you're not seeing any pinner holes here because my wife has gone through already and filled them all. She's getting ready for paint. So here, this one here, you can see the shelf that lifts up, that you can take it out, for painting or for whatever you want to do. So there you can basically see, how the support works. And then the closet rod is just something I buy. It's a enameled steel. I buy them at Home Depot, and you can buy these brackets that you mount onto your board. And the other end makes it so you can lift the bar out. Let's see if I can lift it out here for you. I'll just lift one. Oh, I can't. I got a camera in my hand. Okay. So now, not all the shelves will come out for painting, but wherever we can, we make them removable. Closets are the kind of thing that once you paint them, they rarely get painted again. So it's kind of a big job when you first paint, but it's okay. In the middle here, we've made a tower, so that you can put items on the shelves there. And then we've, on this side, we've gone into 2 rods. So we have a lower rod and a higher rod. And so on this side you can hang, you know, shirts and skirts and pants and things like that. And then on this side, you know, we've gone with the sort of the lower rod here, only one rod, so that you can hang longer items like long dresses, and, you know, house coats, things like that. But you know, that's kind of the most efficient way that we can you know, use the space that we have in a closet like this. Now you can see that that top shelf is set back, and that allows you access to get up on top of that, and also to get, you know, to slide stuff over on top of that shelf there. So the thing about mobile homes is most mobile homes, you know, the ceilings that are, you know, in the standard areas, the standard height ceiling is 7'6". So you see that in your closets. You'll notice it in a normal house, you'll have another 6 inches above there. So, you know, this works. It makes it a bit tight up there for that second shelf, but you can see how we, you know, get double our shelf space here, you know, by doing this two things. So this is a 16-inch on the bottom, and that's a 12-inch shelf on the top. And this material, you can buy it in 4x8 sheets. If you buy it in 4x8 sheets, you can save yourself a little bit of money. I buy it in 16-inch, and I'll show you a piece as it comes from the lumberyard, but I buy it in 16-inch widths, and you know, that way I don't have to handle it, because stuff's really heavy. I don't have to handle a 4x8 sheet. It's much lighter, easier for me to handle, and I don't have to, you know, rip it on my table saw. It's already pre-ripped for me, so you know, it's just kind of ready to go. And over here, so this is our little hot water utility closet. So you know, we've got the hot water tank in here. And so what we've done here is, you know, we've added a couple shelves. You know, we've got the 16-inch shelf there, and then the 12-inch shelf up there. And, you know, this is well, you can use it however you want. You can use this for linens. You know, this is clean. You can see it. It's nice and clean and tidy in here. Or you can, you know, use it for, you know, this, in a home like this, you need a place kind of to put some of those like utility things. So, you know, here I've got some paint up there. That paint is latex paint, so, you know, you can't store that outside in the shed in our climate. If you do, it'll freeze, and then your paint will be wrecked. So, you know, this is just kind of a shelf for closet for that kind of thing. All right, so I'll take you up and show you the front closets now. Okay, so here we are at the front door. So this is the front door closet. This is the front door right here. Now, this is a really skinny little closet. It's a really odd little closet. You can't hang a lot of, you know, a lot of clothes in here. But here, you know, instead of just the one shelf, what I did was I, you know, did this shelf. This is 16-inch on the bottom. Okay, and again, there you can get kind of look at how those brackets are done. Okay, and then, you know, we have this little 12-inch one up on top. You know, so you can put hats and mitts and gloves and whatever, you know, on these two shelves. And so the height of these that makes them correct is from the floor to the top of the shelf. This is 5'7" from the floor, and then the top one is 6'7" from the floor. And that kind of gives you a proper height for, you know, for things hanging. So, you know, in a closet like this, generally it's coats and jackets. You don't have a lot of long stuff. So what I did here on the bottom was I put another little shelf in here. Okay, and that's how I did this. And again, this all has to get painted yet. Everything here gets another coat of paint on the walls, and, you know, all these shelves. Still quite a bit of painting to do here. But so what I did here was to sort of double the floor spacing here for putting boots and shoes and things like that. You know, I put this little shelf here, I don't know, 15, 16 inches off the floor, just as another place to put, you know, shoes and things like that. And because, you know, I'm showing you a door here, I haven't showed you the installation of the doors yet, but that'll be another video. So stay tuned and you'll kind of see what I had to do with the doors here. Interior doors in mobile homes are often unique. So what I did here was put in, I made up this coat rack, and it's right beside the front door here. And I used some of that reclaimed wood that you saw in, you know, I put it on the beam. I covered the beam with this wood. So what I did was I made up a coat rack with using that wood, so that this ties in with that beam wood, which is, I'll just pan you over here. You know, that's the beam wood up there, okay? And so it matches. And then I've done the same thing at the back door. I've got one back there because at the back door there is no closet at all. So, you know, if you have guests or somebody come over, you know, they can hang their coat there. Okay, and then this is this bedroom number 2 here. And so I've kind of done the same thing, you know, so this, in this home, this bedroom could be used as a guest room, or, you know, if you've got, you know, somebody that would want to sleep in this room, it could be a, you know, sleeping room, it could be a home office, a little craft room, depends on who's going to live here. So again, you know, floor space is at a premium in these homes, and so, you know, a huge closet like this in a room like this, you know, this closet is, I don't know, probably about 7 feet long, and then inside from end to end. I mean, you know, who's going to put that many clothes in here, a kid or whatever, you know, it's guests. So what I've done, you know, nobody's going to use this much space. So, you know, what I've done is kind of make this a multi-use closet. So again, I put a tower in the middle. And, you know, this is all 16-inch here. And then we have a 12-inch shelf up on top. And so I've got a few items I'm going to be installing here. It's up on top there. And so here we've got a rod on this side, and we have a rod on this side. So you could, you know, in this situation, you could use this rod as a spare rod for coats and things, you know, from the front closet, or you could put your seasonal stuff in there and have the other side, if someone was sleeping in here, you know, they could use that for, you know, for their clothes. Okay, so I'll show you the panel now, what I start with. Okay, so these are the panels that I buy. These are 8 foot long and 16 foot wide, and you find them at Home Depot in the shelving department, where the wood shelves are. And so, you know, I just buy this, and then I cut it up how I want. And so this is just 1x4 primed MDF. And this is what I make the side supports out of, you know, where I put the rods, and then, you know, across the back, and on the sides of those narrower shelves, I use this. It's just a 1x2 MDF, and I glue everything to the wall with carpenter's glue, and I just pin it with 2-inch pinner, my air pinner. If you don't have air pinner, you can just use finishing nails. And then this material here is the is what I use for, you know, for the facing on the shelf. So again, you know, that just gets glued onto the front of the shelf, you know, like such, kind of. And it's glued and pinned. I just pin that with 1.5 inch pins. And what that does is it finishes the front of the shelf, and it also gives it support to help keep it from sagging. And so, yeah, that's, you know, that's just the same as your window casing here. Alright folks, that's it. My phone is ringing, so I'm going to answer that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.